Up in the back court, don't let too much hit the ground. I think that's where the Australian teams in this tournament need to improve their game the most, is in their backcourt skills.
He's got it over Burdin. They're really on the back foot now, and the cross court is perfect from Franco. So the big fellow started off well, and it's a 3-0 lead.
Franco's going through a bit of a purple patch at the moment. You have a look at this ball here. He gets a magnificent angle, very sharp cross court. Prosser had no chance.
Oh, they are pumped up, the Brazilians, and the Australians well and truly on the back foot.
Yes, this is just the start the Australians didn't want. They need to pull something out of their head here to get it going. You see Julian gets a big piece of hand on this, but unable to have any effect on the spike.
And just a little bit over-enthusiastic that time. Franco goes long. So Australia will be looking to sit down at the change of ends, at least with 1 point. See what Julian Prosser can do here with the serve. It's in.
Yes, that brings up an ace for the Australians. Badly needed. I was just about to say, remember in the earlier match, Julian had a bit of trouble with his serving, but on that occasion, popped it right on the tape.
Julian Prosser will retain the serve. And some words of encouragement from Andy Burdin. Now he has to make the adjustment to serve with the breeze, the Australian. Well, the call came, well, the hand signal anyway from Prosser to cover down the line. That's what Burdin did, but just couldn't dig it.
His positioning was correct, unfortunately unable to control the ball. You can see there Julian expecting the ball to be recovered. No luck this time.
Burdin rolling it over the top of the block and in.
That's great control by Andy on that occasion. He was on the back foot under a bit of pressure and just saw the back line wide open and went for it. See here? Excellent control, Andrew.
Yep, couldn't get that. Playing very well in the early stages is Franco.
Must say, I'm a little surprised they're serving Franco quite so often. He's having a big impact at the net. I should be trying to keep the ball away from him, I think.
Yeah, he's playing really well, the big boy.
And that's what happens when you put it back easily. Roberto getting on the action then.
Yes, he didn't want his partner to be taking all the glory. They're looking well on their way to steaming their way through to the semi-finals here. They've got the wind in their sails. They're going to be hard to stop now. Not the best of sets, and Burdin knows it. Had a great spike there from Prosser.
It's Julian Prosser making something out of nothing. Real opportunist on that occasion.
Well, you might watch after the set here. Burdin just drops his hands. What have I done? And his partner gets it wide of the block.
Really is a miraculous shot there by Prosser.
Could have been the change of luck the Australians needed, Jim.
Yep, those are the sort of points to turn it around. So they go on the change trailing 2-8, and I don't think they're out of this game by a long shot just yet.
Looking to perhaps get on a roll now. Down by 6 points, Australia.
Rolled the shot over the top of the block.
Andy doing everything he possibly can to boost his younger teammates, saying that was a great set.
So you have a look here down the line, sees it open, puts it away. That's the one. That is the one Julian Prosser has been waiting for all day. Fantastic stuff block there on Franco. And that might just be just the tonic to lift these Australians.
The ball travelled about a quarter of a metre quick time and straight down from the Australian. See if he can do it again. Oh, they go over the block this time. Smart play there by Roberto.
It's a very clever change of pace. Roberto knew the Australians were pumped up then and were expecting something to come back at them. Just nicely rolled it over the top.
Oh, the block, yes, kept alive. Not such a good set, but he reaches back with that big left hand. He's got great reach.
You can see there, Australian's caught right out of position. Julian Prosser had given up the ghost long before that ball was hit. He knew there was nothing they could do about it. And an easy point there for Roberto.
And things going from bad to worse for the Australians. I'm sure Andy Burdin would have normally eaten that.
The wheels seem to have fallen off somewhat for the Aussies, and as I mentioned earlier, very uncharacteristic. Andrew, usually very cool under pressure.
He has to set that well.